Free Christmas movies can be hit or miss, so let's skip the fluff and count down 10 free Christmas movies on Tubi. Starting off our list at number 10 is Love the Coopers. This one is pure, messy family Christmas energy. You've got a big ensemble cast, multiple storylines colliding, and that familiar feeling of everyone pretending things are fine when they absolutely are not. Diane Keaton and John Goodman play a long-married couple about to drop a life-changing secret on their family during Christmas. It's warm, chaotic, sometimes uneven, but it feels real in a way a lot of holiday movies don't. It's the kind of movie you put on and suddenly realize you've been watching longer than you expected. At number 9, we have Meet Me in St. Louis. This is old Hollywood Christmas comfort. It's slower, gentler, and honestly kind of timeless. Judy Garland carries the film with an easy charm, and this is where Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas really became a thing. The movie isn't loud about being a Christmas film. It lets the season quietly sit inside a larger family story. If you want something cozy without the sugar overload, this one delivers. Coming in at number 8, Jingle All the Way. Yes, it's ridiculous, yes, it's loud, and yes, it's still fun. Arnold Schwarzenegger running around suburbia trying to track down the hottest toy of the season somehow still works. Under the chaos, there's a surprisingly sharp take on holiday consumer madness and parental guilt. It's not refined, but it's energetic, memorable, and perfect if you grew up in the 90s. At number 7, The Night Before. This one sneaks up on you. It looks like a stoner comedy, and parts of it absolutely are. But underneath that is a story about friendships changing and adulthood hitting harder than expected. Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and Anthony Mackie feel genuinely connected here. It's funny, occasionally heartfelt, and way more reflective than most Christmas comedies bother to be. Sliding into the middle of the list at number 6, Christmas Evil. This is where things get strange. Christmas Evil is not your typical slasher. It's more of a psychological descent into obsession, loneliness, and identity collapse, all wrapped in Santa imagery. It's uncomfortable, slow burn, and oddly sad. If you like cult films that leave you thinking after the credits roll, this one earns its reputation. At number 5, A Christmas Horror Story. This is pure holiday chaos in anthology form. Multiple stories unfolding at once, evil elves, possession, and a mall Santa dealing with something very wrong. It's fast, mean-spirited in a fun way, and knows exactly what kind of movie it is. William Shatner tying it all together just makes it better. This is a great pick if you want Christmas vibes without the wholesomeness. Coming in at number 4, Santa Claus the Movie. This is unapologetically big and earnest. It treats Santa like a mythological figure and throws in an over-the-top villain played by John Lithgow who fully commits. The movie is cheesy, sincere, and kind of wonderful in its ambition. It feels like something studios don't really make anymore, and that's part of the charm. At number 3, Black Christmas. This is one of those movies that still works because it understands atmosphere better than most modern horror. The sorority house feels real. The characters feel natural. The tension builds slowly and never lets up. The phone calls are disturbing without being flashy, and the fact that so much is left unseen makes everything more uncomfortable. Christmas decorations and carols sit quietly in the background, which somehow makes the danger feel closer and more intimate. This film helped define the slasher genre before it became formulaic, and you can feel how deliberate every choice is. It's not loud, it's not flashy, it just creeps under your skin and stays there. At number 2, Arthur Christmas. This movie is way smarter than people expect. Under the colorful animation and fast pacing, it's really about responsibility, legacy, and feeling overlooked inside a family that already has its roles decided. Arthur isn't the strongest or the smartest, but he cares deeply, and that's what drives the story forward. The humor works for adults without alienating kids, and the emotional beats feel earned rather than forced. It also has one of the more creative takes on how Santa actually delivers presents, blending modern tech with tradition in a way that feels playful instead of cynical. It's heartfelt, funny, and quietly thoughtful, which is why it holds up so well. And finally, at number 1, Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. This movie is pure cult insanity, and it knows it. A huge portion of it is recycled footage from the first film, but somehow that only adds to its charm. When the new material kicks in, it's completely unrestrained. The lead performance is intense in a way that feels almost unreal, and it's impossible to look away once things spiral. Scenes jump from awkward to explosive with no warning, creating moments that have lived on as memes and midnight movie favorites for years. It's not polished, it's not subtle. It's just raw, chaotic energy wrapped in a Christmas setting. For free streaming, This is the kind of movie you remember long after December ends. So if you thought free Christmas movies meant scraping the bottom of the barrel, Tubi proves otherwise. There's nostalgia here, there's comfort, there's chaos, and there's more than enough to keep your holiday watch list interesting without spending a cent. I'll see you in the next video.